In this lesson, I will show you how to style your HTML elements using inline CSS. CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheet and is used to style your HTML document. Now, generally, it is not recommended to use inline CSS. However, you might come across it, and there might be cases where it's good to use it. So I want you to know how it looks and how to make use of it. Right now, I only have a very basic HTML document with some body tags. I will first add an H1 title and a paragraph of text. If I save this and open it up in the browser, you can see that it's very plain. There is no coloring or styling. The first thing I want to show you is how to change the color of the text. So to apply any CSS styling, you need to give style as an attribute to your HTML tag. So here in the H1, I'll just add style as an attribute. And I will set it equal to a CSS property and the CSS property value. So the property to change the text color is color. And then here I can give a color name as the value, for example, red. I then need to use a semicolon to finish it. So now if I save this and I reload the page, you can see that the title of the site has changed to red. There are different color names. Overall, there are 140, and I will link a site below where you can look at all of them. So here you can see there's a bunch of them, and you can use the color name as the value. Of course, color names are not the only option. You can also use RGB values or hex colors. I will also link an HTML color picker like this below so that you can look up different colors and you can get their hex values or RGB values. So I will now show you how the hex value works. So I'm just going to copy this purplish color and I'm going to go back to my code, and here I'll just remove the red and I will paste in the hex values, starting with the pound sign and then the numbers and characters. So if I save this and I go back and reload my page, you can now see that it changed the color again. I will use an RGB value for the paragraph, so I'll just get this green color and I will select this RGB value. And I will go to the paragraph tag, add the style attribute, and then I'll set it equal to color. And then I'll just paste in the RGB value and end it with a semicolon and just save it. If I go back, I can now see that the paragraph is green. So you can also change the color of the background and not just the color of the text. So for example, if I wanted the whole document to have a background color of gray, I could apply a style attribute to the body and I could say background minus color should be light gray. I'll save again, and if we look at the page now, you can see that the background color has changed to gray. The next thing I will show you is how to add borders to your elements. So I will remove this color style from the paragraph and instead I will add border. Here I need to specify how thick it should be. Then I need to add the color. So I will just say blue, and what type of border it should be. I'm going to say solid. So if I save this and I'll go to the page and reload it, you can now see that the paragraph has a border around it. You can also change the style from solid, for example, to dashed. And that looks like this. So there are various options. You can also say there should be only border on one side of the element, for example, above it. And then you would change border to border top. This way you can see it's only above the element. The other options are border left, border right, and border bottom. Then I will show you how to change the font type, the font size, and how to make text bold. So to change the font type, I'll just type font family, and I can set it to a font. I will use monospace in this case. And I will change the font family of the title as well, so we can see that they have different font families. So for the title, I will say font family Verdana. If I save this and reload the page again, you can see that the fonts have changed. Let's say I want to make the paragraph bigger. I will remove the font family styling, and instead I will just say font size. And let's make it really big. So I will just say 30 pixels. If I reload it, it has become quite big. I will also make it bolder, so I can just say font weight bold. I'll save again, and I reload the page, and now you can see that the paragraph is bold. The last thing I want to show you is how to center text. Let's say I want to center all the content on this page, so I can add a style attribute to the body tag, and I can just say text align, colon, center, and then semicolon. I'll save it, and everything is aligned to the center now. These are all the CSS styles I wanted to show you today. There are a lot more, but I will create a different tutorial on them which goes in depth into CSS. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below and I'll try to answer. In the next video, I will show you how to leave comments in HTML. So see you then.